Welcome to Volume 3 of the dry fit of my Kentucky Rifle. This is my fourth video, but the first one was inventorying the parts. So right now I'm working on the trigger guard. The trigger guard was a little bit too long, so I had to sand some off of the back end. Started out using my vibratory sander, but it was too slow, so I broke out the big guns, the belt sander, which took care of that pretty fast. Now I'm installing the trigger guard screws to get that thing on there. Here in a second I will display it. There it is. And so the trigger guard is now installed, looks pretty good, and now I need to work on the nose cap. Now the problem with the nose cap was that the two holes in the nose cap have to line up with the two pre-drilled and threaded holes in the barrel, and they didn't. And so I had to take off a pretty significant amount, I mean, not a ton, but probably 1/8 inch, somewhere between an 1/8 inch and a 1/4 inch of wood in order to get that nose cap to line up. And I started out using that 80 grit sandpaper, but then I switched to a file and had to file quite a bit of wood off in order to get that thing to fit. So every time I put the barrel on and hold it up out of the frame, which I need to work on the framing of these videos, and I'll get there, you guys. But every time I put the barrel on and hold it up out of the frame, that's me checking if I've gotten enough wood off for the nose cap to fit. And I had to check several times because I didn't want to take too much off. Finally, I got it though, and I think that'll be here in a second. So now I'm putting the screws in, and now I'll display the rifle here in just a second. There it is, looking pretty good. So that next thing I needed to do was the ramrod thimbles, and I just wanted to make sure that the screws fit into the thimbles just fine, so I didn't really bother to put the thimbles on the bottom of the wood. And now since I'm done with the dry fit, I'm taking everything apart, so we'll see y'all next time.